Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Jujutsu Kaisen Season 1, Episode 10. I just watched the Episode 9. If you want to see my reaction video about it, I'm gonna put the link into the eye. I'm gonna put also the link for the playlist that I made for this anime in case you want to watch all of my reaction videos into the chronological order. You have that through that playlist, and you have the same playlist on my Patreon if you want. For those of you who don't know it, I have a Patreon on which we've delivered 3. You have all of my reaction videos for this anime in 4 reaction parts, everything, all of my reactions and my thoughts to the entire episode in full opacity and with 4 episodes of advance, meaning 2 weeks of advance in comparison of YouTube. It's a lot of advantages that I'm working hard to give you, because the best way to support me is through my Patreon. So my way to thank you for your support on my Patreon is to work hard and to give you all of these advantages. Okay, let's go for this episode. During the previous one, we met Nanami. We met him. I saw him not for the first time because, like I said, at multiple occasions, I didn't know anything about Jujutsu Kaisen. I just knew that this character would be into it, and I don't know anything about him. I didn't even remember his name. Maybe I saw his name at multiple occasions, but I never remembered his name. I have the impression that people love him, that maybe he's a favorite character for a lot of fans of that anime, but I didn't know anything about him, so I was excited to meet him for the first time. During the previous episode, I saw him for the first time. I learned his name, that's it, Nanami, and I discovered a little of his personality, the fact that he's really like that, you know, strict in a way, precise and respecting the rules, even if it seems to be against the rules, you know, against the system in place. He's really respecting that system. For his technique, it's a little the same. He's really precise, like it's calculated everything. He seems like someone who is calculating everything, even his own ways to be, to act and all. I'm not sure that it's someone really fun with his friends, with his family. I'm not even sure that he has friends and that he has a family. Maybe we're gonna discover that at some point. But yes, he doesn't seem like someone really fun. He seems like someone that you can trust. If he's telling you something, he's gonna do it. He seems like someone that you can follow also blindly during a fight. If he's on your side, you can be sure that he's gonna be a good captain, you know, to follow. Maybe not a general, the leader, but a good captain, obeying to the orders, and someone that you can follow if you're a simple soldier. Do you understand what I mean? Oh, in a way, he's making me think of Levi in Attack on Titan. No? In a way. You know how much I love Levi. So maybe I could appreciate Nanami a little the same because of that way to be with the system in place, with that attitude. But I loved Levi a lot also because we discovered his background, which was so deep, which was also so sad. And I loved also a lot the love, the attention, that he cared that much about his students. I don't know how to name them. Like, when really right there, Nanami, I'm not sure that he cares that much about people. At least it doesn't seem to. He's saying that he doesn't care about people. Like right there, when Yuji responded to him, he was like, I don't care. But at the same time, I said it myself, what Yuji said, I'm pretty sure that Nanami would agree with that. Would be okay with what he said and would have said the same, in fact. We'll see if their relationship can evolve with time. For now, he's the one teaching stuff to Yuji because Satoru can't. Teaching him stuff and right there also going on mission with him. Yuji is still officially dead for everyone, but can it last for a long time? Is it really gonna be during that competition between schools that suddenly Yuji is gonna reappear just like that? We'll see. I'm not sure that I'm gonna see that right now, because right now we should have the continuity of the previous episode, meaning by that we're gonna follow again Mahito, who took a boy with him, a teenager who was bullied, who wanted to find a way to have his revenge, and suddenly he saw that guy killing his 3 bullies such in a cruel way, so he followed him and he was like, okay, teach me how to do that. Maybe right there, in fact, I saw the origins of that boy, you know, is gonna become the best, the biggest villain of this anime, and I didn't know it. I have the impression that I saw right there the origins of someone who is gonna be important into the future, that for sure. Maybe the big villain of this anime, maybe someone that we're gonna follow, like, I don't know, like, I have the impression that right there we're gonna have Yuji and Nanami trying to find the boy, because they are suspecting him also. No, they're not suspecting him. They know that he's still alive, so they're gonna follow him to know what happened and all of that. They're not suspecting him to be the one who killed these boys, but still they know that something is wrong with his attitude, with how he reacted, and also the fact that he survived. Oh, and really during the last episode, the fact that Nanami and Yuji, they fought with 2 things that they thought, you know, they were cursed spirits, and in fact not at all. They were still humans. I'm not sure I understand that. They were looking like cursed spirits. They were talking. They had the same brain as cursed spirits. They had cursed energy inside of them, but they were not considered as cursed spirits. I'm really not sure of all of that, like cursed spirits, demons. How can it be? And yes, I'm still wondering, I'm coming back to Mahito, did you really take that boy to be his mentor? Like, is it really something that you could be interested by? For the little that we saw of you, I'm not so sure. And like, you were really into that theater to have fun, to just enjoy watching that movie, like a normal teenager. I said it also earlier, I miss information about this universe for sure, to understand the rules of this universe, but also about these characters, good guys like villains, to connect a little more with them. I would want more of them expressing their feelings, or more of them, of their backgrounds, you know, to understand them a little more. I miss a connection really with these characters. I want a personal, an emotional connection with them. And for that I need to know more about their feelings or their backgrounds to understand them more. Like, I need to connect with them a little more. Okay, maybe it's gonna happen during this episode? Okay, let's go for this episode. Remember that if you want, you have my Patreon, on which you have these reaction videos earlier, 4 episodes of advance on my Patreon, with full opacity, with the full reaction part, if you can be interested. Let's go for this episode!
でも面白いのがさ、5と6で出てきた。
あれなんでいんの？俺らの物質にするから使うなって言ったよな。いいからさっさと出ていけよ、ゴキブリども。
Are they the 3 who died, who were killed later?
次使ったら。
Yoshino, I need to remember Yoshino.
何？持って帰るから。足溶けて。これを持って帰るから。足溶けてくれる。
It was better when you were ordering him to... Right there you're asking, you're begging almost. How many police did you have right there in that school?
これは一人の人間をどこまで大きくできるかの実験。
Me? That it's a human being?
逆にそっちはどこまで小さくできるのか試してみた。人間。順平は死体に慣れてるの？どうでしょう。 他人の死に
Yoshino.
何も思うところはありませんし、無関心こそ人間の行き着くべき美徳です。
Oh, you're the exact opposites of Yuji. How they see death, people's death.
順平は人に心があると思う？ないんですか？魂がある。でもそれは心じゃない。俺はこの世界で唯一魂の構造を理解してる。
Why?
見える俺にとって魂は肉体と同じで何も特別じゃない。わかる？命に価値や重さなんてないんだよ。天地にとっての水のように。だからこそ何をしてもいい。どう生きれば自由なんだ。憎いなら殺せばいい。俺は順平の全てを肯定するよ。
言いまし
Oh,
た。
you love that idea.
それを使います。
それ呪霊？
用途4級にも満たない低級の呪いです。伏黒君が言っていましたね。通常呪霊と同等級の術師が任務に当てる術師は2級呪霊に勝つのが当たり前。2級術師は1級呪霊に近い実力というわけです。
なんで俺はそういう大事な情報知らないの？
校長さん適当だ。
Because they're not explaining anything to me, to you. I mean, to you first, and because of that, to me.
なんか自作自演みたいで気が乗らないな。
Nanami.
出てくるならさっさとしてください。異形手遅れとはいえ、人を殺めるのは気分が悪い。
いやー、よかったよかった。
So you're facing mahito now?
あんまり弱いと実験にならないからさ。
And also he considers you weaker than Satoru, which is normally the case because they all said that Satoru is considered as the best. With the costume and with that weapon, I don't know why he's making me think of the mafia, like he picture him in mafia.
俺ちゃんと受けたよね、重力で。そういう術式？
You
そういう
sound
とは
wrong.
他人任せな抽象的な質問は嫌いです。
よかった。
相手によります。ここまで会話が成り立つ呪霊。
So you're seeing him as a cursed spirit. I don't get it, you know, why they don't look the same than the other cursed spirits. That thing about
ほら、あるで
talking.
しょ。肉体に魂が宿るのかな。それとも魂に体が肉付けされているのかな。
聞くしかないか。前者。
答えは後者。いつだって魂は肉体の先にある。自由じゃない。己の魂の形を強く保っているんだ。もう分かったでしょ。俺の術式。魂に触れその
Careful, Nanami. I'm afraid that he's gonna release that on you.
人間をストックしてるんだ。
Oh, humans, okay.
呪術師はどうかな。
17時半。今日は10時から働いている。何が何でも18時には上がります。
You're respecting too much the rules, you know, you're planning all of that.
どこ行ってたんだ。ダメじゃないか。学校サボって。
Aren't you the teacher? The one who didn't stop the bullies? The three first ones?
なくなったって。お前、仲良かったよな。友達もいないお前をよく構ってやってたろ。それなのにそうしてるのでないか。
俺は順平の全てを肯定する。
You found someone who truly sees you, believes in you.
見えてるな。
I don't understand. You stopped the little thing before.
なあ、ちょっと聞きたいことあるからさ、フランカして。
I'm wondering
ああ、
if you wouldn't have stopped him, would he try something against the teacher? That side. Eh? That's a little fun and a good punishment for not intervening when the boy was getting bullied.
そんじゃ行こうぜ。早っ、もう一周してきたの？
おう。
僕だけ引っ張っていけばよかったんじゃ。
まあ。でもお前、あいつ嫌いだろ？なんとなく。あ、違った？
違くないけど。
とりあえず、あっち行こうぜ。
I would want to see his house, his family. But we're back with Nana. Fighting with mahito. It's really happening at the same time? These humans.
一度改造された人間はまず助からん。襲われたら迷わず殺せ。
いっぱい練習したからさ、大きさ変えてもすぐ死ぬことはないけど、意識の方はまだ精度悪くてさ。そうやって
You're really a monster to do that to people.
気にしてなんかいません。仕事に私情は持ち込まない主義なので。
What did I say? He's acting like he has none, but I'm pretty sure that he is hiding them. I dare to erase a tear.
俺は運がいいね。感謝するよ。急にスピードが上がってびっくりしたわ。
What did you do to him?
呪術師は重力で体を守ることはできても、魂を守ることはしてきてない。その無意識に魂を重力で覆っているようだね。そうでなきゃあんたは今頃俺の手駒さ。
That's something great for us. I don't know what it says about him, but it's cool for us. Let's try. You're good, Nanami. You're really good.
こんなもんか、一級術師。よく逃げ回ったけど、いろいろと限界でしょ。
Now.
残念ですが。
なんだ、重力が増えて
ここからは時間外労働です。
But Yoshino? I'm not sure. Yoshino, not Yoshino, 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 Yoshino. Yoshino, really, he has all of the bullies of his school after him. The three guys that we saw during the previous episode and who were killed by mahito. The three guys who bullied him again right there at the beginning of this episode. I really want to see more of his background, of his family, something which would explain why he is considered like that at school, when we can see that he knows how to respond to them. We saw him talking to that girl during the first episode and he responded really well. We saw him right there trying to get his DVD, I think that it was, back because he wanted to face his bullies. Like, he seems to have a character, you know, to have a certain temper. So the fact that even with that temper, he's still getting bullied by these guys when his friends, you know, into that movie club, I don't know how to name it, cinema club, they seemed weak and they were afraid and they just wanted to run away, when him, like I said, he showed more temper than them, an attitude. So I'm really wondering what happened, when did it happen, you know, for him to become the guy that everyone is bullying, and also his family, do they know about it? Like, Is he coming from an happy family or not? I really want to know more about him, about Yoshino. But I said it also in intro, I don't know if right there I'm watching the origins of the real big bad villain of this anime, you know, the future big bad villain of this anime, or is it gonna be something else? The fact that right there is talking with Yuji, and Yuji is really nice, acting nice with him, considering him, and we saw that it's what Yoshino appreciates with Mahito, the fact that Mahito sees him, support him, believe into him, you know, into maybe into the future what Yoshino can do. So Yuji, if he's continuing to act like that with Yoshino, in fact, he can be... like maybe Yoshino is gonna have to make a choice to continue to follow Mahito or to follow Yuji and maybe be the next student, you know, first year student. They think that Yuji is dead, so he could be the second, third, first year student. I don't know if it's a possibility for Yoshino, because I don't know if I'm right about, okay, he's gonna have to make a choice. Right there, he really chose to follow Mahito, because Mahito offered him a path where he could have his revenge, kill people molesting him, be considered with respect, with fear, clearly. But for him, I think that is mistaken fear and respect. It's complicated for him. Mahito is really a cursed spirit, like Geto. Oh, that thing, you know, about cursed spirits, the fact that some of them can look humans and not the other ones, the fact that some of them can have a brain, can talk, and not the other ones. Maybe it's really because of their grade, or it's because of something else, but there is something that I don't understand with that. Nanami found Mahito, is fighting already with him. We knew that he knew where to find him. I didn't think that we would have it at the same time then Yuji trying to connect with Yoshino, to find him and to connect with him. Nanami is great, really great, and clearly Mahito underestimated him. We know that he can't be as great, you know, as Satoru, who is really presented as the best sorcerer right there. But I have the impression that he's really cool with his technique and all. But he said it himself, it might not be the good technique against someone like Mahito. Mahito, all of his discussion about the souls, the arts, all of that. Clearly I picture him as someone who doesn't care about the body, who really considers the body as a weakness in fact. He said it, what is important is truly the soul. I'm saying that, you know, because of all of his scars. He just said that he made a lot of experiences on humans. I don't know why, but I have the impression that he also made a lot of experiences on himself to push his own limits. What he's doing to all of these humans, it's so cruel. I loved so much Nanami, who erased that tear, you know, from this human's face. Like, don't worry, I'm gonna get the guy who put you like that, and I'm gonna also release you, like, I don't know how to say it, but kill you because you asked me to do that. The girl said it, no matter what, they're already dead, they can never come back from that, so... I really loved when Nanami erased that tear, you know, from that human's face, because I felt so sad for that human. It's so cruel what Mahito is doing to them. And it was also kind of a promise, like, I'm gonna get the guy who put you like that, and also I'm gonna release you, release in the sense like, I'm gonna kill you like you asked me to do. Because the girl said it, they can never come back from that. It's too late, so for sure they would prefer to be killed. Okay, I'm gonna stop this review right now. It's all for you and for me for today, so it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Hey.